Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'll continue to talk about the end times tribulation analysis and current events. Okay, let's get started. I updated this graph, the timeline, and add some more information. During year 2018, Israel, they had been working on the third temple ever since till this year. When you look at the description here, they dedicate the altar on December 10th, year 2018. They also invited 70 nations representative to join the dedication ceremony. Then over the course of year 2018, they were laying the foundation of the temple. On August 28th, year 2018, a red heifer was born. In January 18 this year, they planted 300 trees as trees of life. On March 29th this year, they sacrificed the red heifer for building the third temple, and is before the Passover ceremony. And then this year, April 30th and 31st, two red heifer were born. So from last year, they have been preparing for the third temple. On the 25th of May, year 2019, which is last Saturday, the EU elections. So I updated on this timeline. So we had a big shift during that time, and everything seems to accelerate now when it comes to weather, chaotic weather, economics, and politics, etc. On May 29th, a few days ago, the Prime Minister Netanyahu, he failed to form the government. Now there will be a re-election on September 17th, which is right after Yahweh's birthday, September 11th, instead of December 25th. The real birthday is September 11th. And so what's going on between now and then? June, July, and August. Would that be leaving it vulnerable for Iran or Syria and other nations to invade? So that's why this time right now is a critical period of time. Like I said in my previous video, July 2nd and July 16th. July 2nd is the total solar eclipse. At the same time, it's a real USA Independence Day. And July 16th is the partial lunar eclipse. So today is, right now, sunset. After sunset, it's Jesus' second ascension till tomorrow before sunset. Then June 2nd will be the last day of the Bilderberg meetings. And at the same time, I watched Rodi's video today, and he found out that June 3rd will be the last day of the 14-day celebration of the second Passover. But actually it will end on June 2nd, because June 3rd in Israel is June 2nd at nighttime here in the US. So June 2nd to June 3rd, this period of time is another significant period of time to watch, no matter is Rapture or any particular event. Then I updated the list sentence plans. So the UFO sightings increase, they will blame on aliens. Everybody know that, but they still keep going their agenda. And transhuman blue blood in vaccines and other things. So they turn us into transhumans. At the same time, they will also use vaccines or the microchip to change our DNA. So you can see at the bottom, mark of the beast, the microchip implant will alter our DNA. And I continue to list the things that related to their plans. Why do they campaigning gay and lesbian, transgender, and no gender? Because they try to distort people's identities and make the mass public confuse their identity. Then this tactic will weaken people's minds, analytical abilities, and protection mechanisms. Under this situation, these people will be very vulnerable and easy to fall into their mind control programming, especially people that are rejected by the society or families or friends or etc. Because after all, gay and lesbian, transgender, and no gender are not real. It's all a illusion that the Satanists use their mind control program to control and condition their psychological mind. And then they lose their discernment abilities. So every day, what they do is just rely on the MSM or the celebrities, their idols. What they do, copy their actions, their decisions, etc., instead of making their own decisions by themselves. While they're busy following their trends, their idols, that is the time that make them weak. And they promote science, hybrid, like 3 parents instead of 2 parents to make a baby, and cross species, hybrids, etc. Of course, now they celebrate witches and wizards to use rituals, satanic or sacrifice rituals, casting spells, or even connect to demonic powers. And so the whole world, there are so many ley lines, and some of the ley lines are very important. They build on these ley lines to absorb our energy and our emotions at the same time. Mainly, they absorb our negative emotions to empower themselves. That's why they try to use MSM to program the mass public and make them angry all the time and agitated, etc. Since they've been promoting cruelty, immorality, barbarism, infidelity through TV shows, movies, music, etc., then people can feel these are normal behaviors. Of course, they mock God every day, and they promote one world, one love, one religion. Their channels to mind control mass public is always the same, over and over again, using peer pressure, deception, distraction, political correctness is for them to make excuse to create division, divide us in political, economical, or social point of views. And they use celebrities to lure as many people as possible to idolize them and make them obsessed. Of course, they sexualize everything. Then use trends, fashion, technology, etc. Using fake news or controlled news. Distort history to fit into their agenda. One tactic they use over and over again is repetitiveness. They repeat the same thing over and over again, just like for centuries. It's just boring because you can tell like every single movie is the same plot, same direction, and of course the music, the lyrics, and etc. And they use chemtrails, engineered food, drugs to control us. One thing right now is the gender identity. They use psychological social engineered programming to confuse people. And I will include a link to an interview with David Icke. He researched on their agenda. I hope this video is informative. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.